Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so we know Kid Buu is a super good support unit for these extreme teams. We've tried him out on a couple of teams now with the Zamasu and Rose. Tried him out on the 21 team with a bunch of the Buus, Evil 21. And then of course, AGL 21 herself is a super class unit. But of course, Buu still gives support to super class. So I wanted to see just how crazy he could be on this team, which is basically just the super class like Buu Saga team. Not really, I guess, all Buu Saga. There's a few non-Buu Saga characters, but I guess really it's just the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku team, right? So I like to run this team with Dragon Fist Goku as a rotation partner for AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Unfortunately, he started on this first turn, so we got to float him off. But the two Ultimate Gohans together, and then we have units like Kefla just kind of floating around because she's someone that can do a bunch of damage, get a bunch of the additional supers off. So I've basically just taken that team and taken someone off. I can't even remember who I took off for this particular run, and put Kid Buu on there. So Kid Buu is just going to be here to provide support. Based on our HP threshold, obviously he's going to be giving a varying amount. But we've got double Goku here on the first turn. So I think what we will do is, let's go ahead and do this. So Kid Buu, if we have super type allies, remember he's giving all allies 2 key and 50% attack and defense, and then an extra key and 10% for super class if we're at 70% HP or more. So he still is a 60% support unit. Now unfortunately this friend Goku is sealed, but my Goku at the end is not. My Goku has one dupe. And we'll see what kind of attack stats he can get here. Because remember, Goku does get the extra attack buff in slot 2 or 3, as well as getting extra supers. Now, the thing, of course, on this rotation is that he doesn't exactly have a lot of links active. I think he pretty much just shares Fierce Battle with Kid Buu, which is not great for either Goku or Kid Buu. But Kid Buu getting the double super off here, you'll love to see that. Turn 1, even with just Fierce Battle, only still coming in just under 10 mil. And then we get hit towards our potential build-up. So Goku at 7.3, and then we're going to get the follow-up super here, go straight up to 8.5. And then we should get at least one more as well here. So yeah, Goku definitely getting supercharged up to 9.1. And as I said, this is him with like no links active. So when we get the rotation next turn, which is going to be the Rainbow Friend Goku, Dragon Fist Goku, and then Kid Buu, that turn is going to cook. I really, really want to see what we're going to be doing on that turn, because we probably finish off this first phase here, as long as he doesn't seal Kefla. He sealed LR Gohan again. Okay, I see you. Well, foolishly, though, you're not sealing this guy right here, so you can crack on, buddy. So let's just grab, we're not going to end up getting the orbs for Kefla, but we're I don't think it's going to matter, because we're just going to kill him this turn anyway, because Gohan's getting hit first, which means he of course gets his buff. He's already up to 9.2 here, so Tech Gohan potentially just finishes him off by himself, depending on whether he does actually go all out and potentially get the quad super turn. But Gohan can just happily stack away there. Yep, there he goes. And of course, we're going to float Kid Buu off on the next turn, which means we're going to get to a point where we can see the double Gohan rotation with Kid Buu support. Except, of course, you know, we haven't been able to attack stack with LR Ultimate Gohan really at all, because he keeps getting sealed. But now this is the rotation that I want to see. Now, really, I want to see, Goku in slot 2. But because I want to see, oh man, imagine how much damage the Dragon Fist is going to do on this turn. But do I risk it? Yeah, let's see. Well, is he going to super me this turn? I really want Goku in slot 2. That's the problem. So, and I do really want to see his damage with Kid Buu on slot 1. He only gets a 50% chance to dodge in slot 1 though, which is a little bit risky. But this guy could just go so crazy in slot 2. I mean, Kid Buu himself, as long as he didn't get supered, would be alright in slot 1. I guess we could do this and just see where is the super going to be. It's right at the end. Bruh. Well, Very disappointing. That basically ruins our rotation like completely, because I'm basically gonna have to do this. Yikes. Although I wonder how much Kid BUU, nah, he's only got 20% damage reduction to start with, so there's no way he takes like decent damage off of a normal here. Oh, man, I'm so annoyed that the super's in the last slot. I mean, we could do this and see if the full dodge build actually comes in clutch and actually gets me a dodge in slot 1, but it's very possible that Kid BUU just gets pieced up here. 317k, yep, and then 118. Him taking that second hit to give him the damage reduction. If he'd got hit twice in the first turn, he actually would have lived that, but he was only facing 1 attack, so I guess we'll just jump back in quickly. Okay, so we've jumped back in here. We've got these guys together very early on. Goku got sealed, so we might as well leave him in slot 3. But we will get to see what this guy right here is doing on this turn, with every link active except Saiyan Warrior Race, and then the Kid BUU 60% support. Should be looking pretty good. Kid BUU's taking a couple of attacks in slot 3 as well, so he should be getting his build up quite nicely here. I swear, this first phase, having the sealing ability, is so annoying. Like, I swear, they always just pick, like in this, if I could pick myself, right, who was getting sealed this turn, it'd be Kid BUU. Because I don't really care that much about him supering here. But I really want to see what Goku, what the Goku like combo can do if they're getting all those big attacks off. But there we go, dodge the super. You love to see that. And then Kid BUU. Now the thing is, of course, running Kid BUU on this kind of team, it means he's never going to be having big bad bosses active, which is a very big link for him when it comes to having the big stats, right? So we did get 3 hits, so he's got 40% damage reduction now. And we just have to build up. Tech Gohan was in slot 7. AGL Gohan did actually get to attack on the first turn at least, so we got that going for us. He's sealed now though, so he did get 1 attack stack, but we'll just have to make do here. Because yeah, Kid BUU of course will next be on this rotation with these two together. So that's going to be crazy. And then once we end up getting him floated around again, we'll be getting to the point where we can think about transforming Tech Gohan. And then the double Ultimate Gohan rotation with Kid BUU in slot 3 is certainly going to be something, huh? And look at Tech Gohan, like this guy, what a unit. Just consistently getting these turns where we just layer on all of these supers. Like, man, what an absolute beast this unit is. I feel like he's got to be, he's just hands down the best EZA unit, right? And then, or EZA TUR at least. And then if we're counting Super ECAs in the same tier, because they're not LRs, I guess, then Kid BUU would probably be number 2. But, man. Like, I saw a clip of him taking like 200, I think it was like 250k from like the Tech Gogeta boss, which is like the phase before Blue Gogeta in the Gogeta anniversary stage. I think Minato posted it earlier, which is ridiculous considering how much he actually hits for. So Kid BUU is very, very good. And then, as we've said in these other videos, it's not just the fact that he can actually hit some decent attack stats, he can tank reasonably well, but like he's also giving that ridiculous amount of support to the whole team, which is just insane. So good. So do this, get some more build up here with everyone. Although we won't really, because Dragon Fist Goku should just kill BUU here. Because Goku's starting this turn still having like 70% damage reduction. Well, actually no, was he sealed? No, he was sealed in the first turn, wasn't he? So he's only got 60 currently, because he hasn't gotten any super attacks off yet. And is sealed this turn as well, so you know. This guy really slowing down our damage engine here, but Super Saiyan 3 Goku, man, I cannot wait for Dragon Fist STR Goku to come back on another banner. I only got 1 dupe for him, but once I'm done summoning for whoever the unit is that he's on the banner for, whether I pull dupes or not, I'll be very tempted to just use my red coins to get him up to Rainbow, because I actually really like this unit. I think he's super underrated. And the numbers that I sometimes see mine hitting when he's only got 1 dupe makes me really want him to be fully maxed out. But anyway, now we get our Buuhan turn, and we do not have anyone sealed. We don't have to worry about that So you're at 717k defense on this turn. And then you're starting off at 336. And of course, Kid BUU, start of turn defense, not great, but he's getting 250% on super. So he's getting like 275k? No, 225. Yeah, 225k on super. So he goes up to 375k with he needs one more hit to have 60% damage reduction. So without big bad bosses and some of these other links active with the margin units, you can see that Kid BUU himself is obviously nowhere near as good. But the support that he's providing, I mean, this is Tech Gohan's second appearance because he was in slot 7. And he's already pushing out over 10 million attack stat supers here now. So yeah, very, very good. And of course, this guy can be attack lowered. So we're at 11.4 now. Give me the quad turn. Only a normal. Okay. Fair enough. And then let's see what... okay, this should be double digit damage, right? Yup. Very nice. And then AGL Gohan. Mine only has... as you know, mine is 90%, isn't he? So yeah, 14.7. And that's with no Gotenks on the team, of course, to get the greatly raising stacks with his 18p super. But still, that's very, very good. We get our 2 attacks because he's above a certain amount of HP. Then the passive, which is going to convert into a super at 9.6. I mean, this is the thing. Gohan is both the Gohans are fairly slow build units, but you can see they do get a very nice little boost from Kid BUU being on the rotation. So yeah, like I say, by the next time we get this rotation come back around, we could transform Tech Gohan. So next time this rotation is here, Kid BUU won't be here, and we won't transform. But then when it's back again, Kid BUU should be in slot 3. Actually, no, wait, we need it's like 2 more, isn't it? Or at least we've stopped getting sealed now. So there is that. Alright, so we do this. Do this. And then do this. With him being attack lowered and everything already, we don't really need to worry about the damage, because the Gokus have type advantage. I mean, they have guard anyway. And then, yeah, they've still got a decent amount of damage reduction. And then they can build up some more from these attacks. So yeah, this team is probably one of my favourite versions of the BUU Saga team. I keep saying BUU Saga team because it's really just Goku's team. My favourite version of the Super Saiyan 3 Goku team. Dragon Fist is one of his link partners. Double Gohans on the other rotation. And then when it comes to the other units you have floating around, the STR Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Vegito are a really good option for this team as well. Obviously you could run them if you don't have the new LR Ultima Gohan. You could run them instead of Kefla, because Kefla doesn't really fit like super well. I mean, she gets the 200% leader skill from this Goku, so she is one of those units that, even though you want her to stack, so ideally she's on as many rotations as possible, she does work as a floater just because her attack stat's so high right from the start that it really doesn't matter if she's on rotation all the time or not. And then, of course, the Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku gained the big attack buffs by being in slot 2 or 3. Mine's got the 1 dupe, but you can see here some pretty nice numbers. He should get at least 1 more super, which will put him to 10 mil. So definitely works out quite nicely. But yeah, it's a fun team. I like having the Goku and Vegeta on there. But of course, they're another unit that needs to stack. I guess that's the only problem, is you don't want too many units on the team that are all vying for wanting to be on rotation as much as possible so that they can get stacks. And of course, this guy rotation locks, which is the most annoying thing ever. Although there's no attacks in slot 1, so this did actually work out quite nicely because we can do this. So, although annoyingly, there's no orbs. You know what, actually? Let's just do this. Then we don't have to worry about orbs.
You can't beat me.
Because then you get your key. You can grab this. It's because that puts him now to 1 million defense start of turn. You're already at 1.15, which is crazy. And then we'll do that, and then we'll get the orbs for Kefla as well. So, solid turn here. 15 million for Ultima Gohan. We're on the first turn of this BUU tank, so he's on full HP. And then, yeah, we get the super conversion at least. That's a 10 mil. So, yeah, I mean, this rotation of the two Gohans is definitely very fun. But, of course, Tech Gohan himself is just such an absolute beast. He's been doing so well in this run already. And, of course, he didn't get hit first for this turn. But it's funny to see him drop, like, from doing 11 million attack stats to doing, like, 5. But it's because he doesn't get hit first. But it doesn't matter. He's just going to keep stacking up here. Then we're going to eventually get him to transform. Man's going to go absolutely crazy. It's going to be great. So, still got 3 out of a possible 4 supers turn as well. And then I think Kefla, despite Kefla this not being the greatest rotation for her either in terms of links and stuff, is going to be perfectly fine here. Now, Kid Buu is on transformation boosts, so someone did say about using him on Kale's team. Imagine you just bring like Kale's team with the Universe 6 EZAs, Kefla and all that, and then you put Kid Buu on there for that 60% support. Because, I mean, the difference is only 10% between the Super and Extreme, right, as long as you're on the full HP. That's a pretty significant buff. So, okay, let's go ahead and do this. Should be in slot 1, right? Pretty much always is, yep. So now we get to see how much damage the Dragon Fist is going to do on this turn, where we have the 60% support from Kid Buu. So this should be pretty spicy. Alright, what are we doing? An 18.6 million crit. Yeah, that's pretty good. We take those. And then, obviously, Goku just dodges everything for the rest of the turn. Then the friend Goku is doing the Dokkan attack here. He's got a 12 million attack stat as his first attack here in slot 2. 12 million. 12.4, so it's almost 12.5 million. And we got the Dokkan attack. He's got 50% chance to crit. I mean, this is going to be some big boy damage right here. Yeah, 17 million crit, and then he jumps up to 13.4. Oh boy. Nice. 14.3. Switch those first 2 numbers around. Almost 15 mil. If he gets another super... Oh, so close. I think we could have got to the 15 mil. I mean, that is ridiculous. That is such an insane amount of damage. And that brings us to now the last phase. So much for getting... I thought we might be able to get 2 turns of Ultimate Gohan. We're not going to get to see Ultimate Gohan with the Kid Buu support. But, I mean, do we need it? 1.84 mil on this turn now. It's pretty good. We'll do this. And then we'll do this. So, yeah, that was Kid Buu on the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku team. Providing a lot of support to the super class units as well as Extreme. I mean, I said it before in some of the other videos, but seeing the impact that he makes on this team as well, like, it really is, like, you could just, he's just a must-run support. Like, you could just run him on every single team that he fits on. Just, like, why not? The only downside, I say, like we saw the turns right with his defense. He's not getting to anywhere near the kind of defense he would be on his, like, better teams. So you will be at risk from him taking some of like the bigger boss super attacks and stuff like that. But I mean, for the amount of support that he gives, that previous turn with the Dragon Fist counter and then that AGL Goku just going absolutely crazy, that is just the example of what Kid Buu can do for these teams, which is nuts. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Physical Kid Buu, definitely an absolute monster. Let me know if there's any other teams that you want to see me try him out on. Because yeah, this guy is insane. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.